Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the amazing story of pilot Sully. Hearing this, Sully hung his head. Could it be that his judgment at the time was truly at odds with these authoritative data? Additionally, the aircraft's data system showed that the left engine was still running like a fitness enthusiast after the bird strike. It had ample thrust, no need for auxiliary power. Sully's dual-engine failure claim was a joke. Authoritative data kept coming, leaving Sully doubtful, as it contradicted his memory replay. People always lean towards rigorous, objective data, and as the accident fades into the past, that heart-pounding memory becomes a soft blur. His once unwavering operations and judgments transformed under immense pressure into riddles, plaguing him with nightmares every night. In his dreams, he was flying Flight 1549, heading straight into the heart of New York City after the bird strike. Talk about a heart-stopping ride. When the left engine was finally retrieved and the cockpit recording was played back, Sully's trial was about to commence. If the water landing was deemed a poor decision, the media that once hailed him as a hero would quickly turn against him. Worse, if he solely blamed, his 42-year captaincy would vanish instantly. Facing forced retirement, no pension or compensation, he can't afford taxes or daughter's tuition. His comfortable life would dissolve into thin air, leaving his wife and daughter facing the prospect of homelessness. The way felt like snake torment, with each second filled with unknowns, anxiety, and looming hallucinations. He tried to relieve pressure by jogging, only to find himself at the Hudson River where the incident occurred. The display of fighter jets reminded him of his first flying experience. The instructor's earnest exhortations still lingered in his ears, and later on, Sully successfully joined the Air Force, fulfilling his deep-seated love for the skies. During a training, his jet malfunctioned. The command told him he could eject any time. He opted for a rapid climb with increased thrust, targeting the nearest runway for an emergency landing, a true stroke of lucky foolishness. It was his first emergency landing under duress, and the attitude of not shying away from challenges shaped the Sully we. However, current challenges left him overwhelmed, as if the script had erred. Evidence against him, he entered a bar to calm down, but was recognized by the bartender immediately. The bartender praised Sully's heroics so much that he even named a new cocktail after him, while Sully could only manage a forced smile. The code-scripted computer simulation reacts instantly post-incident, but humans don't. So he called the union president, hoping to swap the simulation for one piloted by a real person. If the outcome was still a successful return, he'd willingly take off his pilot badge, head back to the hotel, and put on his flight uniform, reminiscing about his glorious days. It read, "Better late than disaster," and with this motto, he safely flew over 1 million passengers without a hitch. Yet now he faced skepticism from experts over a mere 208 seconds. Just before the final hearing, Sully received a call from his wife, who only then realized he was one of the lucky 155. In the face of parting by death or life, the troubles of everyday life seemed trivial. She told Sully that no matter the outcome of the hearing, she was committed to standing by him through thick and thin. Her love and the support from strangers fused into a strength that bolstered Sully to face the final challenge. At that moment, Sully regained his confidence, striding confidently to the hearing seat, supported wholeheartedly by the union president. He successfully demanded that the computer simulation be replaced with a real pilot, making the entire process public for the first time, with all parameters meticulously recorded. Simulation starts. Bird strike. Dual engines fail. Autopilot off. Auxiliary power on. They contacted the tower, prepared to return to LaGuardia Airport, and every operation flowed seamlessly. Ultimately, they landed smoothly on the runway, with both return options touching down safely, as if rehearsed to perfection. Just when everyone thought Captain Sully was about to verbally surrender, he bluntly pointed out that the simulation overlooked human factors. Even for well-trained pilots, a reaction time is still necessary when facing unexpected situations. The two pilots in the simulation behaved like robots, opting to return after a birth strike without a second thought. It's just like students entering an exam hall with the answers in hand. It's inevitably going to seem unfair. Then Sully questioned how many practice runs the pilots went through to produce such a perfect solution. The crowd erupted in shock. Even though the two pilots knew the questions and answers, they still needed to pass 17 simulations to ace the test. But reality doesn't offer do-overs. One misstep could mean 155 lives lost. After repeated struggle, Sully got 35 seconds for decision-making. The simulation began anew. Bird strike, even with 35 seconds of inactivity, then initiating a left turn to return. But under everyone's watchful eyes, the plane triggered a low-altitude warning, directly colliding with airport perimeter facilities. A 35-second delay acted like a key, expertly unlocking blind spots. They then proceeded to the second simulation, aiming for another nearby airport. All parameters were unchanged, with another 35 seconds of response time added, yet the outcome was even worse. The plane crashed into a densely populated office park, with catastrophic results. The venue fell into a hush. Everyone realized that safe return conditions weren't feasible at that moment, and that Captain Sully's choice to land on the water was indeed the smartest move with the highest chance of survival.